ये त्वे तदभ्यसूयन्तो नानुतिष्ठन्ति मे मतम् सर्वज्ञानविमूढांस्तान् विद्धि नष्टान् चेतसः. Once upon a time, in a land far away, lived a very wise and kind teacher named Krishna. He saw that many people were often sad or confused even when they had many toys or delicious food. So he shared a very special secret with everyone. He called it the path of Nishkama Karma. My dear children, Krishna would say, when you do your work, like finishing your homework, helping your parents, or even playing a game, do it with all your heart and do it really well. But here's the secret. Don't worry too much about what you will get in return. Just enjoy doing the work itself. Now some children understood this right away. They would play cricket not just to win, but because they loved playing. They would draw beautiful pictures not just for a prize, but because they loved creating. Their hearts felt light and happy. But some other children, whom Krishna lovingly called Mudha or the confused ones, would giggle and say, "What's the fun in that? If I don't get a chocolate for finishing my homework, why should I do it?" They didn't understand Krishna's secret path. They were like little lost lambs missing the true joy of life. Even another wise teacher, Shankaracharya, agreed. He said these confused children had forgotten who they truly were inside. Krishna spoke strongly, almost like a loving mother telling her child not to touch a hot stove. It wasn't to scare them, but to protect them. Imagine your mother telling you, "Don't run with scissors." She says it strictly because she cares about your safety. Just like that, the ancient wisdom, which is like 1,000 mothers, wants us to be happy and safe. It warns us about the sad things that happen if we ignore the Nishkama Karma path. It's like a special guidebook that helps us stay on the right track. You see, the biggest reason for sadness in our lives is A-gyan, which means not knowing who we truly are. Think of yourself as sitting in a big cinema hall. You are the one watching the movie. The movie screen shows all the wonderful and sometimes not so wonderful things happening in the world. You, the watcher, are the Chetan Atma, the knowing self, that is the knower. And everything on the screen, all the other people, the trees, the animals, even your own body, is just the Jagat, the known world, that is the movie. The movie is important because you are watching it. If you weren't there, who would enjoy the movie? To interact with this movie world, God has given us some special tools. These tools are our body, our mind, and our senses, like eyes, ears, and hands. When we use these tools and get too caught up in the movie, thinking we are the actors or the story, that's when we feel happy or sad. To stop feeling sad, we need to make our minds very clean, like a clear glass. And the best way to clean our mind is Nishkama Karma. Our mind is like a very powerful toy car. We need to learn to control it. When we do any work, we must do it very carefully and skillfully. But we must completely let go of thinking about what prize or result we will get. Just do the work because it needs to be done. When we don't think about the prizes, the good or bad feelings from the work don't stick to us. It's like hearing about a fire in a neighbor's house. You feel a little sad, but it's not the same as a fire in your own house, right? Letting go of the desire for results is like leaving all the prizes to God. This Nishkama Karma is like a sweet little bridge that slowly takes us closer to understanding God, to knowing the Brahma-Gyan. When our mind becomes clean and bright through Nishkama Karma, it slowly starts to look inwards, away from the noisy world outside. It's like when you finish playing outside and come home to a peaceful room. Then we begin a journey of 3 steps to true knowledge. First, Sravana, which means listening carefully to the wise teachings. Then, Manana, thinking deeply about what we have heard. And finally, Nididhyasana, trying to understand and feel that wisdom with all our heart. After these steps, we reach a special state called Samadhi or Brahma-Gyan. This is when we truly understand that we are not just our body or our mind or our intelligence. These are just our tools. We are actually pure Chaitanya Swarup, pure consciousness, the all-knowing self. So, by cleaning our minds with Nishkama Karma and turning inwards, we find the real purpose of our lives. And those who don't want to take this easy and sure path, those who laughed at it, well, Krishna lovingly calls them Mudha because they are missing out on the greatest secret of happiness.